how 100 digital coffees taught me a new job. I will try to tell you the story of how a man with imposter syndrome all of a sudden was presented with a great new opportunity, the opportunity he had wanted for a really long time, got the opportunity, and then realized that he was wholly unqualified for it and what he did. That's me, by the way. So let me take you back to, it's New Year's 2020. I know it feels like 15, 20 years ago, but it's like 5 years ago. It was the height of the pandemic and everybody had started retreating back. It's not in Sweden, no lockdown, of course, but social distancing, working from home. And we had a little bit of a reorg, and the person who had the job that I had been, forced to do my succession planning and my career plans and everything for, he had the job that I really, really wanted. And all of a sudden, he moves on to another company. So that job is all of a sudden up for grabs. So I apply. I do apparently a really good job, good interview, and trick them into thinking that I know what I'm talking about. And so I get the opportunity. But the problem is, of course, that I haven't been working in L&D because my background is marketing and business development. So I was a marketer who now had to work with L&D, which is what I wanted for the last 5-6 years before that. So what I did was I thought, okay, so how can I approach this? What can I do? I drew on my background as marketer and having worked with inbound marketing and social selling, etc. So I started thinking, what can I do? Well, I can of course buy the 10 best-selling books off Amazon and read all those. I could of course, look for courses and sign up for those. I could of course, just fail, or just wait for a year and slowly learn. But I really wanted to accelerate this. So what I did was, I looked for people on LinkedIn that had a similar role that I was entering in big and small organizations. I reached out to them literally saying, hi, my name is Christoffer. I'm starting a position very similar to yours. I have no idea what I'm doing. I would love to have a conversation with you to understand more about, what your challenges are and how you work and etc. And the interesting thing is I had over 90% hit rate, which means that over 90% of people actually responded positively to my reach out. And I think I managed to tap into almost like a loneliness, because a lot of people within L&D, of course not us, but sometimes we get a little bit lonely in our organizations, feeling like, we're fighting sometimes an uphill battle. So people were really generous with their time, really loving to talk about what they do and their challenges. So what I did was I started out by using my questioning skills and my interview technique that I've used in sales all my life. I scheduled 2 of these digital coffees, 30 minutes per week, so for 50 weeks. And then I did that and executed on it. And of course, in the beginning, these conversations were very much one-sided. I was asking them a lot of questions. I couldn't offer a lot, except for saying why. But then as time went by, I hope, I can ask the people because I'm still in touch with them, but I think that these conversations turned into more of a dialogue, as in we were talking about things together, so I could offer some things as well. And this research that I did by asking people and interviewing them actually helped also the people I was talking to. So what were the results? How did it work for me? Well, the year after I got promoted. So obviously it worked pretty well. I wasn't fired, I got promoted. And I think, what is the key takeaway here for you as an L&D person? Well, we sometimes refer to social learning as non-formalized. I think that's wrong. I think you should formalize social learning because I think that's an untapped resource that is low in resource intensity and high in yield. So you can formalize social learning by being intentional and strategic about it, and you can learn pretty much anything by just talking to each other. So that is my key challenge to you, is to think about how can you actually work with social learning in a more formalized way, and what results can you achieve then. And that's 5 minutes and 4 seconds.